So Blockjoy started completely by accident. My co-founder and I both had worked at Helium, which is a blockchain company that uses wireless technology in a decentralized fashion. And essentially we had a bunch of tokens. We wanted to stake those tokens. We started looking at the landscape of how people ran blockchain nodes, validators in particular. And we found out that a lot of them run on Amazon AWS, and some of them might run themselves on Docker or Kubernetes. But we found that those actually were a pretty big performance hindrance to the validators. They ran less performant, and as a result, you would get less ROI. When we looked at running them in the cloud, it was even worse. The performance was pretty bad, and the cost was super high. You got to understand that blockchains are distributed databases. They're not ephemeral web services. So if you look at Web 2, everything's an ephemeral web service, and they can be stopped, start, and killed. Blockchains are a distributed database, they're persistent. If you shut one down when you're validating, it could have penalties, you can lose your stake and lose some money. So we set out to design something from the ground up that was very efficient, easy to run, also very high performance and low cost. And that was at the time called Blockjoy. And yeah, the rest is history. So Sean Carey and I co-founded Blockjoy together. He actually co-founded Helium. I had connected all the Helium founders together early on, and he's a hardcore infrastructure guy. He's done systems engineering. He ran stuff at Giphy. So he's worked on servers in data centers for his whole life. And so it was a perfect fit for us to work together. We've been friends for a long time. We've known each other for maybe 12 years. And yeah, he had a lot of infrastructure. I had a lot of coding. So we got together and just built something for ourselves, and we just shared it with friends and family. And then it just took off. It turned out that our service was the best performing on the network, and a bunch of investors were also using the product. And even though we only shared it with friends and family, it just, just kind of grew like fire, basically.